Hey everyone, I am here today with a review for you of the new L'Oreal Nude Magique BB Cream Bare Skin Beautifier 5-in-1. It comes in a tube like this. I'm just going to do a review for you on this today. I was sent this by beautyheaven.com.au as part of their trial team to review, so I thought while I was at it I would do a review for you guys, so if you wanted to try it you can see what I thought. I'm just going to insert a sequence here for you now, which is my first impressions of it and when I was applying it for the very first time, so you can see what I thought, how I applied it, and I'll come back with the full review for you at the end of that. Okay, so I have the light and medium to try, and because I'm quite pale and it's winter, I'm just going to take the light and give that a go. I'm just going to take some on the back of my hand. Ooh. And it is white. Check that out. See, that is white. It looks like quite a grainy consistency. It's very liquidy. It's kind of running all over the back of my hand, if you can see that. I prefer to apply my foundation or BB cream with a flat top brush like this, so I'm going to do what I would normally do with my standard BB cream that I normally do and see how this one goes. If I'm looking past you or down, that's because that's where I have mirrors, so sorry if it seems rude. So I'm just going to dip that in and just start on my nose. It's quite strange because it comes out white on my nose, but I can kind of see as I'm blending it in, it starts to take on some colour, which I guess is good. Still looking a bit white at the moment. I've heard some complaints about the texture's quite grainy, but applying that with a brush I can't really feel that at all. So it's not bad coverage. It's not as good as my Skin 79 on one application. So I'm just going to try, it does even out my skin tone a bit, so I'm just going to try and do another light application on my more problem areas, which are here, down my nose and across my forehead, and a little bit down here. I get some redness there. I don't have too many blemishes. I have some sort of damaged spots on my skin. I guess is just what comes with age, but nothing too severe just yet. So I'm just going to take that on my cheeks again. I would normally take my Skin 79 on my cheeks again anyway, and just blend that in. It's quite sheer. It's a bit of a, I guess a semi-matte finish, which is good because I don't like a real dewy finish because I get quite oily anyway. I do find I seem to be using quite a lot of this. That could be because I'm using a brush though, and this does tend to absorb a little bit of product. Not too much, but more than just using my fingers would use, but I find that this gives me a nicer finish on my foundation and BB cream. This feels very, very light on my skin, which is nice. It feels nice on there. Doesn't feel heavy at all. You can still sort of see my blemishes through. I think if I was going to wear this to work, I would probably have to use a concealer that I don't really normally worry about, as I have a few spots. The colour match seems okay. Got really no complaints about that, and I used the light, not the medium. So I guess looking at that, could be a tiny little bit too dark. It's not too bad, so I'll just show you a bit closer up. If you can see, you can still see some blemishes there. And around here, there's a bit of sheen here. A bit of sheen across there, but it has, I guess, evened out overall, evened out my skin tone, so it's better than if I was to have nothing on at all. So yeah, I guess I'm happy with that. I will report back in a couple of days after I've had a bit more use and give you a full review and let you know if it's a thumbs up or thumbs down for this product. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the packaging of these. They come in tubes this size. They are 30 ml. I really like these squeeze tubes because when you're nearing the end of the product, you can actually sort of roll these up to get everything out, or you can chop the top off to make sure you're getting all of the product. So I'm a fan of tubes like this. And it's great for controlling how much you get out of the package. So this is a decent tube for these. The price I am not overly impressed with. I believe these retail for around $24, which personally I think is way too expensive for this product, when you can get something that does a similar job, maybe even a little bit better, for less, and comparatively to the Garnier one, which is only about $13. I don't think this is $10 better at all. The longevity, I've been wearing, I put on my makeup this morning using this at around 7:30 and it is now about 5 o'clock, and to be honest I feel like an oil slick. I haven't touched it up at all during the day because I knew that I wanted to film this review so you could see how it lasted throughout the day. I think if I was to wear this all day I would have to be blotting like crazy and touching up with powder, and that's not something that I want to do during my work day. I don't work in a strenuous environment, I work in an office, so it's not like I've been out running around or anything. I've just been sitting at my desk in the air conditioning, so I don't like to feel this greasy by the end of the day. When I initially put it on, it was quite a matte finish, which I really liked because I do prefer matte finish, but to compare this to my normal Skin 79 BB cream, now I'm an oil slick having worn this, whereas if I was to wear the other one I might start to feel a little bit oily around here, but not how I feel right now. I just can't wait to wash my face. The colour of it, as I said, it comes in two shades, light and medium. The light is too dark for my skin tone and the medium is just way off, so I'm not even going to bother trying to talk to you about that one because that just doesn't suit me, so I can't really give you a review on that one. Like a lot of the American BB creams, there doesn't seem to be a darker alternative, so I feel like the American BB creams are really missing out with that super pale and that super dark market by not giving them a choice. So I really feel like they're missing out on a lot of possible customers with that. But to be honest, I think the dark skin tones are missing out with any of the BB creams. Let me know if that's not true. If you do have dark skin tone and you're watching this, can you leave in the comments some options for people with dark. So for my overall rating of this product, I would give it about a 3 out of 5. It's okay. It's not something that I am going to repurchase. I will use up the tube that I was sent, maybe on a weekend where I only want to wear something for a couple of hours. But to me, it is not worth the money when I can get something better for my skin tone for cheaper, which is my Skin 79 BB cream, which I'm in love with. So to me, not that great. I think it's worth a try if you're still looking for a BB cream for you, but for me it's really not worth it. So if you've tried this, let me know what you think of it in the comments, because it would be great to hear from you. And thanks for watching. Bye.